Welcome back to your quiet corner for building English confidence.
We are not just learning vocabulary today. We are building a safety net for when your brain stops working.
Imagine it is Monday morning. You are in a meeting, you feel tired. For just a second, you look out the window, and suddenly, everyone looks at you. The boss is waiting for an answer. You heard nothing.
I know that feeling, the heat in your face. I used to just nod and hope I didn't agree to something terrible. It's a moment of pure panic.
In this episode, you'll master 3 professional phrases to pause the room and get the information back without looking sleepy or incompetent.
This is such an important topic because honestly, we are not robots. We cannot focus 100% of the time, especially in a second language.
Exactly. Listening to English all day is exhausting. It is what we call cognitive load. Your brain is working double time to translate and understand, and sometimes the battery just runs out.
Especially on a Monday. I think everyone, even native speakers, experiences this brain fog. You're sitting there, physically present, but your mind has just drifted away for 10 seconds.
And that is okay. The problem is not that you miss the information. The problem is how you handle it. Most learners panic. They freeze, or worse, they pretend they understood.
I have done that so many times. I just nod and say, and then 10 minutes later, I realize I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. That's much more dangerous than asking a question.
Or they do the opposite. They say, "What?" or "I didn't hear you."
Right. And while that is honest, it can sound a little blunt. It sounds like you were not paying attention. It puts the blame on you.
Exactly. We want to move away from phrases that sound like "I was not listening" and move toward phrases that sound like "I want to be accurate."
That is a great distinction. We want to sound like professional communicators who care about the details, not like tired employees who are daydreaming.
So today, we have 3 specific strategies. We are going to break them down, look at the grammar, and then practice saying them. These are your safety phrases. You can keep them in your pocket for when the brain fog hits.
Let's start with the first moment of panic. The speaker is talking and you realize you have lost the thread. You don't know what they're saying anymore. What do we do?
The first strategy is what I call the soft interruption.
Interrupting is scary. In many cultures, interrupting a boss or a senior colleague feels very rude.
It feels rude if you do it aggressively, but if you wait until the end of their speech, it will be too late. You will have missed 5 minutes of information instead of 5 seconds. You need to stop the train before it leaves the station.
So how do we stop the train gently?
We use a phrase that asks for permission to pause. The phrase is, "Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?"
That sounds very polite. Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
Let's look at the pieces of that sentence. It starts with sorry, which is a soft alert. It signals that you are breaking the flow.
And then you used could I, not can I.
Yes, could is always softer and more professional than can. It creates a little bit of distance, which is polite.
Then you said just. Could I just pause you?
Just is a minimizer. It tells the other person, this is a small thing. I am not stopping the meeting. I am just making a tiny adjustment.
And finally, the verb pause. You didn't say stop.
Stop sounds like a police officer. Stop talking. That is aggressive. Pause implies that we will continue in a moment. It is temporary.
So the full phrase again is, sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
Let's try to say that together. I will say it slowly, and then you can repeat it. Listen to the rhythm. It goes up at the end because it is a question.
Ready?
Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
Now you try.
Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
One more time. Really focus on the word pause. Make it sound gentle.
Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
That feels much better than saying wait or hold on.
It puts you in control. You are managing the flow of information. You are not a victim of the conversation. You are a participant.
Okay, so we have paused the speaker. The room is quiet. They are looking at us. Now the pressure is really on. What do we say next?
This leads us to our second strategy. This is the most important one. This is the verify reframe.
The verify reframe. What does that mean?
Usually, when we miss information, we say, "I didn't hear that." That frames the problem as a listening failure. We want to reframe it as a verification success.
So instead of saying, I missed that, we say, I want to check that.
Exactly. The phrase we are going to learn is, I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Oh, I love that idiom, on the same page.
It is a classic business English idiom. It means we have the same understanding. We are reading from the same book.
It is very collaborative. It suggests that we are a team.
Yes, and the full sentence is, I want to make sure I'm on the same page regarding, and then you mention the topic.
So if we are talking about the budget, I would say, I want to make sure I'm on the same page regarding the budget.
Exactly. Or simply, just to make sure I'm on the same page, and then you ask your question.
This is brilliant because it implies that you were listening, but you just want to be 100% distinct and perfect.
It hides the fact that you zoned out. It makes you look thorough. It makes you look like a perfectionist.
Let's practice the pronunciation of on the same page.
The words link together. Same page. The M sound in same flows into the P sound in page. Same page.
Same page.
Let's practice the whole phrase. I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Listen and repeat. I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Again, focus on the stress. The stress is on sure and page. I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Try it with that rhythm.
I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Now, let's combine it with the first phrase. Imagine you interrupt and then you verify.
So it sounds like this. Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second? I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
That sounds incredibly professional. If I heard a colleague say that, I wouldn't think they were tired. I would think they were taking the project very seriously.
It buys you time. While you are saying these sentences, your brain has time to wake up. You are taking a breath. You are calming your heart rate.
But what if you really truly missed the specific detail? What if they mentioned a deadline or a number and it is just gone? You cannot just say you are on the same page if you don't know the page number.
That is true. Sometimes you need the specific data repeated. That brings us to strategy number 3, the specific piece ask.
I assume this means we don't ask them to repeat the whole speech.
Correct. Nothing annoys a busy boss more than someone saying, "Can you repeat that?" It feels like they have to start the presentation over from the beginning.
It feels like a waste of time.
So we want to show that we heard most of it, but we just missed one tiny piece. We identify the missing variable.
So instead of repeat that, we say what?
We say, could you run that last part by me again?
Run that by me. That is another great phrasal verb.
To run something by someone usually means to show them an idea for approval. But in this context, run that by me again just means tell me again briefly. It sounds quick.
It sounds much faster than repeat. Repeat sounds heavy. Run that by me sounds light.
And we add the specific label. Could you run that timeline by me again? Or could you run those numbers by me again?
By adding the word timeline or numbers, you prove you know the context. You prove you were listening to the topic even if you missed the detail.
Exactly. Let's practice this one. Could you run that last part by me again?
Listen to the linking. Run that. Run that.
Could you run that last part by me again?
Your turn.
Could you run that last part by me again?
Try to sound curious, not apologetic. You are interested in the data.
Could you run that last part by me again?
So now we have 3 tools. The soft interruption to stop the flow, the verify reframe to show we care about accuracy, and the specific piece ask to get the data back.
These 3 tools form a shield. They protect your professional reputation when you are having a bad Monday.
I think the biggest barrier to using these is confidence. You have to be brave enough to speak up when you feel confused.
It is brave, but remember, the alternative is worse. The alternative is staying silent and making a mistake later.
That is true. It is better to look confused for 10 seconds than to be wrong for 10 days.
If you are enjoying this episode and you want more strategies for handling these difficult workplace moments, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are building a whole library of lessons specifically for these real-life situations.
And hitting the bell icon helps so you don't miss the next one. We have some great topics coming up about small talk and handling criticism.
So join us. It's a great way to keep your English moving forward every week.
Now, Anna, I think we should put this into practice. We have learned the phrases, but knowing them is different from using them.
I agree. Let's do a simulation. I am going to be the boss. I am going to speak a little bit fast. I am going to mumble a little bit.
This is going to be stressful.
It is meant to be a little stressful. I want you, the listener, to imagine you are in the room with me. I will start talking about a project. I want you to wait until I say something confusing, and then I want you to use one of our phrases to stop me.
So you will talk and then you will pause, and the listener should speak out loud in the gap.
Yes, I will leave a quiet space for you. I want you to actually open your mouth and say the phrase. Do not just think it.
Okay, which phrase should they use first?
Let's practice the soft interruption first. Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
Okay, get ready. Anna is the boss. She is on her 4th cup of coffee. She is talking fast. Wait for the gap and then interrupt her.
Okay, here we go. So looking at the Q4 projections, we really need to optimize the back-end logistics before the vendor meeting. Otherwise, the supply chain integration is going to fail, and if we don't get that done by...
Did you say it? Did you jump in?
It is hard, isn't it? The stream of words feels strong. You have to be strong too. Let's try it again. Same phrase. Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second? I will start talking again. And frankly, the marketing budget hasn't accounted for the new fluctuating ad costs on the social platforms, so unless we reallocate the funds from the secondary account... Great, you stopped the train. Now let's practice the second step, the verification. Imagine you have stopped me. Now you want to check that you understood the budget issue. You want to use the phrase, I want to make sure I'm on the same page regarding the budget. Okay, Anna will stop talking and you immediately use the same page phrase. Oh, you have a question? Go ahead. How did that feel? Did you stress the word sure and page? Let's try it one more time. I will prompt you. What did you want to clarify? Perfect. Now let's try the third one, the specific ask. I just gave you a deadline, but I mumbled it. You need to ask me to run that by you again. The phrase is, could you run that deadline by me again? Here is the situation. So we just need to make sure everything is signed off by next Tuesday at noon. Did you catch the specific word, deadline? Let's try it again, this time with numbers. Could you run those numbers by me again? The conversion rate dropped to about 2.5% last week. Excellent. This is active listening. You are not just receiving sound, you are shaping the conversation. And notice what happens when you do this. The boss, me, I have to stop. I have to slow down. I have to clarify.
You are actually helping the boss be a better communicator.
Yes, often when people speak too fast, they don't realize it. When you use the soft interruption, you signal to them that they need to pace themselves. You are doing the whole room a favor.
That is a great perspective. You are not the slow student. You are the quality control for the meeting.
Exactly. Quality control. I love that.
I want to talk a little bit about the fear of looking stupid. I think that is the root cause of the silence.
It is deep. We feel that if our English was good enough, we would understand everything the first time.
But that's a myth. Even in my first language, I miss things. If I am tired or hungry or if the air conditioning is loud, I miss things.
And what do you do in your first language? You ask. You say, wait, say that again?
Right. I don't feel shame about it. I just want the information.
But in a second language, we add a layer of shame. We think, oh no, my English is failing.
So the mindset shift is to separate your language ability from your human attention span.
Yes, you miss the information because you are human, not because your English is bad.
And using these high-level phrases proves your English is good. A beginner does not say, I want to make sure I'm on the same page. A beginner says, what?
So, by using the advanced phrase, you cancel out the doubt. You show sophistication at the exact moment you are admitting a gap.
It is a magic trick. You turn a deficit into an asset.
I remember one of my students, Jorge. He was very senior in his company, but very quiet in English meetings. He told me he was terrified of missing technical details.
What happened?
We practiced the verify technique. Let me verify I caught that correctly. He started using it, and he told me that his boss actually complimented him. The boss said, Jorge is the only one who really checks the details.
Wow. So the thing he was afraid of, asking questions, became his superpower.
Because he did it professionally. He didn't look lost. He looked careful.
That is the key. Look careful, not lost.
I want to review the 3 phrases one last time before we finish. Let's lock them into our memory.
Number 1, the soft interruption.
Sorry, could I just pause you there for a second?
Number 2, the verify reframe.
I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Number 3, the specific piece ask.
Could you run that last part by me again?
I recommend mixing and matching them. You can say, sorry, could I just pause you? Could you run that last number by me again?
Or, sorry, could I just pause you? I want to make sure I'm on the same page regarding the deadline.
They flow together very naturally.
Now, I have a small challenge for you for this week. It is a simple way to make sure these phrases are ready when you need them.
Because when the panic hits, you won't have time to search your memory. They need to be automatic.
Exactly. The brain fog deletes your vocabulary. You need an external hard drive.
What is the challenge?
I want you to take a sticky note, a physical piece of paper. Write one of these phrases on it, just one.
Maybe I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Stick it on the side of your computer monitor or on your notebook, somewhere you can see it during your meetings.
So you don't have to memorize it. You just have to read it.
Yes, but here's the trick. Even if you understand everything in the meeting, even if you are having a great day, I want you to look at that note and imagine saying it.
Mental rehearsal.
Yes, when there is a pause in the meeting, say it inside your head. I want to make sure I'm on the same page.
That way, the neural pathway is already built. The road is paved.
And then when the bad Monday comes, and it will come, you don't have to think. You just read the sticky note.
You bypass the panic.
It is a safety net. You build the net before you fall.
I am going to write, could you run that by me again on my desk today, even for my emails?
It works for everything.
This has been such a practical session. I feel better about my next meeting already.
I hope so. Remember, your goal is not to be a perfect recording device. Your goal is to be an effective communicator. And effective communicators ask questions.
Don't let the Monday blues silence you. You have the tools now.
Speak up, verify, and stay on the same page. You can do this.
We will see you in the next episode for more calm, confident English.
Take care and happy speaking.